What's up, guys? Today we're doing a draft of Dominated United. We're going to go through some of my picks and try to talk about why we're doing them to try to better draft. Alright, let's see what we get in pack 1. Alright, Llanowar Lone Speaker is pretty good. Absolutely a good one. Some of these other ones are alright. I like Lone Speaker though because it can say we can do green, but because of the fact that it can add mana any color, it keeps our colors completely open to still look at other picks. And that land ability is nothing to scoff at, being able to turn a land into a 3/3 elemental until a turn. Definitely still a good ability and very usable. So we're gonna go with that. This is gonna be our first pick. So I definitely think our base color is going to be green. We're going to have to figure out as we go what other color we want to draft, but I'm in no rush to add more colors, as more colors add complexity to every deck. And here we go with our first pass. Most exciting thing here is probably going to be joint exploration for us. Not a big fan of most of the other ones. The only other good one really is Rootwalla, maybe Izzet. I think I'm leaning towards a joint exploration though. It definitely is kind of what we're looking for with our mana sinks. Yeah, I'll go with joint exploration. We'll probably line up into green-blue and see what we can have happen. Micromancer can be good if we can get some 1-mana spells, but at this point in time we do not have any, and I would be kind of awkward if we didn't. Infantry is always very good, just because it can constantly grow. And it is in red, but we're not committed to any color yet, so I think we can possibly take it. I don't like either of these greens. They're just alright greens. That's not really a blue we're looking for. This card is generally unplayable. Don't really want to touch Founding the Third Path. So it's either Micromancer or Electrostatic, but I don't want to take Micromancer without having any mana spells, so we're going to go with Electrostatic. Alright. Tolarian Terror is really good if we were going into blue. Another joint exploration right there. Ridgeline's all pretty good too. I kind of like the idea of trying to go into and build around Tolarian Terror, because what we can do is we can start picking up a ton of instants and sorceries and just cycle through our deck to try to play Tolarian Terror. Ridgeline's good if we want to go more into try to go 3 colors. I think it's Tolarian Terror. I think we're going to try to build around it more than just have instants and sorceries. Alright, so we got a few picks here. Probably going to be Battlewing Mystic. It's a little bird that you can kick to draw some cards if you discard your hand. Pretty good once your hand's empty to go for this one and just sort of refill a little bit. Tributary's good, definitely. It's in our colors, but I want to pick up more creatures and sorceries and instants before I start picking up lands. G2 Amplifier is definitely a good pick too, but I think it doesn't beat Battlewing Mystic quite yet. If we're going into green, Linebreaker Baloth is probably the pick here. I am a little scared because we're starting to lean into Tolarian Terror, which is more of like a green or like blue. We might honestly cut the infantry and actually go harder into blue-green. That being said, I think actually Talos Lookout is possibly better than Linebreaker Baloth. possibly better. They're both good cards, don't get me wrong. It's a very close call. I think I'm gonna go look out though. Well, Linebrick Ballast come back to us, but we also have Molten Tributary. We're not gonna go into red, I think. I think we're just gonna stick blue-green, so I think Linebrick Ballast is the clear pick here. Not a good pack. There's nothing really here we're excited to see at all. This is a pretty bad rare. I don't honestly see us playing any of these cards, so I might just pick up the rare just to rare draft, but yeah, I think that's what we'll do. Molten Tributary coming back to us. If we do decide to get into red, this will be helpful, definitely. Pixie Illusionist is the pick here. I can kick it to make it a big flyer, but I can also turn lands into other lands, so basically I can like filter mana if I need. For instance, if I'm missing more green, I can turn a blue land into green. Nothing at all I want here. This is probably the most likely to get played if I decide to go possibly into red, but unlikely. Rare draft, because there's nothing... Actually, Momentum might get played, actually. It's not a bad spell if we're going for Tolarian Terror kind of plays. But I think I still... Yeah, we're going to go with the Pete Momentum, but it's unlikely to be played. Grab Cyclops. We're not playing red right now, but we're not ever going to play Negate. I'm not going to play this one either. Squee yells we're going into reds now, definitely. It's possible we may get rid of green altogether now that we have Squee. We know for sure we're playing blue, but I can't get rid he's a bomb. Very good card. Very, very good card. So it's possible we're not playing green, honestly. Lum Speaker could get splashed if we decide not to get green, but Linebrick Bell feels kind of out of what we're going for. Micromancer comes back around. We still don't have a 1-mana spell to grab with it, so I'm very afraid to try to grab some of that. Impulse is very good for Tolarian Terror because helps me filter through cards while trying to get to Tolarian Terror. I would like to pick up another one if we are going to go harder on that strat. So it's Micromancer, Impulse, or Molten Tributary. I think we'll probably go Impulse. This is more likely to cycle, I think. And no really other good cards here. Flotsam Kavu is alright. Yeah, it's gonna be Impulse, definitely. Agenda of the Fountain. It's probably gonna be the pick here, considering we're playing blue. It's very expensive, 6 mana, but it does a lot of things, and considering we're playing instants and sorceries, it synergizes well. Other possibility is Haunting Figment. I can give unblockable when I cast into sorceries, and we are going to be doing that. I think that's probably the pick, though, is Jin. Haunting Figment might cycle. Balduvian Berserker is... So, I think we're going to be dropping green at this point. We keep getting really good blue-red cards. I think we keep getting them. Electric Infinity will come back in, considering we're doing instant sorcery. Soaring Drake, not Peregrine. Soaring Drake, 3 mana, 2/3 flyer. Solid card. Nothing crazy, but still definitely useful. If anyone gets playing red-white, they'll be happy to see that, but I'm not playing white. There's about a 0% chance we will, so I'm not really looking to try it. If we want to splash green, this is not a bad pick here. I think it's probably going to be worth it to toss in. It's a good card. Not crazy exciting, but definitely good. Nothing else here really is what we're looking for. The Steel Crusher is definitely good. It's my next pick. But I think we'll just stick with the Rada. Probably gonna be the Izzet here. Molten Monstrosity is good. Guy's Mind's decent. None of these ones up here are looking interesting, so it's pretty much between these three. Izzet kind of lets us go into green a little more comfortably, splash, because blue is our main color, so this is able to tap for blue and green, meaning blue is always available, green sometimes available. Another Pixie Illusionist is alright, but I think it's going to be Mary's Outrider, 4/4 body, 5 mana that can ping for 2 or 3 damage. With reach also is relevant considering there are a decent amount of flyers in this format. I think it's definitely Mary's Outrider. So pretty much just we're looking at splashing green, mainly just playing blue-red. Vinewell might make the cut. It's a close pick because that is another green card in the 2-mana spot that may not even make the final cut, but Monstrosity is definitely going to make the cut, or probably going to make the cut here. It's a very big creature, and for instance, if we have a Tolarian Terror out, it only costs 3 mana to cast. It's a 5/5 trample. And if you cast it for instance 3 mana, it'd be very good. It may not always be 3 mana, but it does get discounted based on whatever my biggest creature is, right? I don't like any of these cards at all. Probably just gonna rare draft here. Yeah, I'm not gonna play it, but we'll take it. That's double phasing that no one's playing. It's funny. Nothing to play here again either. Might play Thrill Possibility. It's actually not a bad instance of sorcery. Not playing Tide Perturbable. Unlikely to. Jin is a bomb right here. This is exactly what we want to see. We are definitely playing blue instants and sorceries, and this just gives them a discount while being a solid body with the flying. This is a bomb right here. And if you're playing hard into blue like we are, it's definitely going to make the cut. So I'm still on the fence about green. I think Lone Speaker is a good splash, definitely. Rada and Floriferous Wall, though, are very questionable when it comes to splashing because they don't do a ton. This is a pretty bad pack. There's not a lot I see here that I actually want. That being said, probably going to be a Steel Crusher. Nothing else here is really good. This is only synergized with elves, and there's very few elves in the set. I have 1 in my deck right now. So, I mean, the chances of actually this doing anything other than being a 1/1 for 2 is very slim. So I think it's going to be Steel Crusher. We do want to watch our instants and sorcery count. We are pretty low. With Tolarian Terror, we really want to up that a little bit. Because the more instants and sorcery we have, the cheaper he gets. We'll just keep an eye on it and see what we can get. Another Electrotech Inventory is really good here with our instants and sorceries, assuming we can get some more. Tolarian Terror is also really good. Really tough call between both of them, honestly speaking. Ridgeline's good too. Probably gonna be the infantry though, because we need to get some more instants and sorceries. We'll try to at least try to grow these guys. And we get another one. Niller really needs to start picking up instants and sorceries. We're getting late into the packs. I am very afraid to keep picking these up, but they're just so good if we can get some synergy with them. I mean, like, Timely Interference is really good too. We probably try to go for that if not, but I think we're going to take Electric Inventory. Just try to get as many instants and sorceries from here on. Another Tolarian Terror. Still not a lot of instant sorcery we're liking. Getting kind of sketchy right now. Phyrexian Espionage. Definitely a good card. We're never going to kick it in this, or very unlikely to kick it in this deck, but being able to draw 2 is very useful. Either that or Impulse are the options, but I think the draw 2 is just slightly better. Nothing here really exciting. We already have a Hurler Cyclops. I don't think we're going to be playing 2. We already have 1 Steel Crusher. We might play the second one. There's a chance. Our curve is pretty heavy on 2 drops, actually. We'll just take the Steel Crusher and go from there. Shore Up, definitely very good card. Exactly what we're looking for. Instants and sorceries. Also can give some protection to our more valuable cards. War Chief, if we were heavier in green, I'd be about it, but the double green's kind of difficult to play when we're not heavy into green. I think we'll still pick it though, because actually we can get the Grotto. That's not bad. We'll get the Grotto. That can filter some mana. Nothing's getting played here. Guys might have the highest chance, but we're probably not going to make it. Nothing getting played here. Again, still not making it away. Might make the cut there. Might make the cut. Probably not, though. We don't have any instants and sorcery, so I think we're actually going to pull away from the instant sorcery plan a little bit due to our limited amount we have. I'm trying to play cards that are dependent on it, but just cards that are decent. How do I want to do this? I think we'll just cut green for right now. We might look at adding it back in. So that's all the instant sorts we have right there. So that's only 6 non-creatures, which isn't terrible, but definitely could be better considering how many cards we have that are trying to cast instant sorceries. Our curve looks pretty decent though. A lot of 2-drops, a few 3-drops, and then you want to have as few of these high expensive cards as you can. Good news is these can get discounted. These can get discounted. With that discount, it kind of makes it a little easier to makes it a little easier to try and cast them. I really want to put Lone Speaker in here, but I think just with all the red and green cards, it would feel a little off focus to try to add in Lone Speaker. Though I definitely am tempted, do not get me wrong. Definitely tempted. If we did add green, we could add Guy's Might to try to increase our instant sorcerer count. Maybe, but I don't really know if that's worth it. I think it may be better just to stick with the red plan. Enthrall to the Pit, not generally a good card. Unless you're playing a sacrifice-based deck, because then you can steal your opponent's creature and then sacrifice for value. We are not doing that. I think this is going to be the deck. We're going to give it a spin, see how it works out. And we're in our first match. This hand looks pretty good, I will say. Real possibility if we get too many lands, we can discard some. So we want to keep this. Our plan is to play multi-trap ability tap. Turn 1. Already have access to red and blue. And we got a decent curve started. So we'll go ahead and a little more blue base. We'll play a blue land first. Drop down like infantry. We're going to focus more on trying to get board presence than we are going to be casting instants and sorceries. So we'll just hold on to the and we will just play the Soaring Drake. I don't really want to attack into Splatter Goblin because it will likely just trade me, and I'm not really interested in trading. Splatter Goblin also says when he dies, he gets something your opponent control -1/-1. Meaning he could kill the Soaring Drake even though he's 3 toughness, so he's going to swing into it. And I'm not going to I can swing back for 3. Also a little more interested in trading for something higher value than just a 2/1. And our opponent has a purple spell. Going to be killing our Soaring Drake with Bone Splinter, sacrificing his creature. Alright, and shore up the draw. I think we're going to go ahead and play Thrill Possibility here, discarding a land to draw 2 cards, see if we can hit some action. Not really anything interesting. We'll go ahead and swing with Checking the Trade, hold up, shore up. Shore up will allow us to give a creature hexproof, and also untap it +1/+1, which will turn into another counter as well, and electrostatic infantry. Not really interested in trying to untap the block 9 has Menace, and he can pump. Aaron Benilia's Rune is pretty good. Having creatures to sacrifice for counters right now, so we're not too scared, but could be enough to for it. Steel Crusher is not that great. Nothing really to kill with that. I am liking Hurlo Cyclops. Does take him our whole turn, but it can give us possibly multi-monstrosity next turn. Not going to attack into Aaron, just a bad attack there. Just hold up, stay back. Could double block Knight of Dust Shadow, but it's possible we could double pump to kill Hurlo Cyclops. And I think we'd rather just swing back. We're playing multi-monstrosity next turn, we'll have a lot better blocks, so... First more goes to play. With a friend. Not bad, not bad. Now, Joint Exploration I actually can kick with Crystal Grotto if I wanted to, however, I do not think I'm interested in doing that. I will be playing Multi-Monstrosity. 3 mana, 5/5. Definitely useful. Hold up, shore up, and we can play Joint Exploration at instant speed if we don't wish to kill anything. I don't think we're blocking Hurler Cyclops, so I'm just going to attacking with it. Let's see what opponent's got. Now he's got a sack outlet for Aaron, so it's possible we see him sack this token to try to pump his team. He swings all out. This says he probably has an Anthem. Definitely a little frightening. Gonna block like this and hope the Anthem isn't too bad. Pumps for X and Warhorse. I think I will attempt to shore up here after he uses his mana in order to save my Multi-Monstrosity. He can sacrifice another creature if he wants, but it's unlikely to sacrifice either of these. So I think, unless he has something in hand, Multi-Monstrosity should live here. Short resolves, turns into 6/6, and we go to damage. We're definitely getting scared of these Menacers. We're going to have to hold back some blockers to stop him from being able to kill us. So if we kick Joint Exploration, we'll have 3 minutes, so we don't want to kick it. If we cast it, though, we still have enough to play Tolarian, we should. Yes. We'll just cast it. Let's try to draw a card, counter electrostatic infantry, double land. We would not want lands right now. Berserker will play the Tolarian Terror. We're scared of everything, so we're just going to hold back. And we'll try to go for a lethal swing later, all at once, I think, is our plan. Opponent swings in. We are double blocking because we cannot risk. So he's got 2. So he can pump it 3 times, making it up to a 5/5. I think what we want to do is we want to risk our Tramplers because, no, sorry, risk our non-Tramplers because these 2 have more likely to kill because of the Trample ability. I mean, if he tries to chump block, it'll be less impactful. Pumping up, they just did their whole turn, 9 creatures, not bad. We did not want to see a land here. That's not good, but it's alright. We still got some plays. I think we're okay to go ahead and start swinging some tramplers here. Because this turn, they're not likely to be able to swing back at least. This puts them at 4, which means next turn we can win if they don't interact or kill us somehow this turn. We will be double blocking Aaron, assuming he attacks. Foolish Knight, not that scary. Does not attack. This should be lethal if I just swing out. Opponent appears to have some response. 3 mana, there aren't any kill spells I know of, and 3 mana that I'm scared of. He could have something that gives +1/+1 counter and indestructible. Lifelink, assuming he played that on Aaron, he'd be able to block. Tolarian Terror, go up 4, put him at 8. I think we'll just swing with the Tramplers. He has 3, 4, 6. So, if he blocks out and has nothing in his hand, he'll go down to 1. But this is probably the safest way to do it. I think we'll just go with that, yeah. Leave these 2 back as blockers in case he has something unexpected. He does have to completely block everything if he has nothing in hand to live. That'll only put him down to 1, which means I am not really scared of getting him swinging back. If he has something in hand, though, it definitely changes. Nope, he's got nothing. Perfect. Alright. It's our first win with our Izzet deck. Appears to do pretty much how we wanted to do it. Got a little hairy there with the aggro plan he had going, but we were able to slow the game down, take over the end. Alright, the next one, looking pretty good. Probably going to play Electric Infantry into Espionage, start drawing some cards, and then once we empty out our hand, we play Battling Mystic to refill. We have a low mana hand here, which is good, because it'll definitely help curve out. Haughty Djinn, the draw is very good. I think we probably will play that before we play Espionage, so we'll go ahead and still go Infantry though. And next turn, Djinn. And then from there, we'll see if we draw lands or not, depending on who we decide our next play from there. With Djinn, Espionage is only 2 mana to draw 3, which is definitely very good. Opponent holds up mana. Go ahead and swing first. See if they have anything that they want to use now. Nope. It is red-white. It's unlikely that we'll kill a 4 toughness body, so we'll go and play out a Haughty Djinn. Find out what they're holding up. That's Resolute allows them to flash in and get an extra token. So they could have double blocked Electric Infantry, and we might have honestly played one of our instances sorceries. Strike Team, very scary, given haste everything, swing for 3. You got a big body to block those, so it's definitely good. Shore Up is an amazing draw there. It's going to keep our Djinn basically unlikely ever to die. We'll start with the Espionage to draw 2 cards. Let's see if we can hit a land. No land. Joint Exploration, we can scry through to a land. Crystal Grotto actually doesn't give us colored mana, so hesitant to take it, considering we need a blue untapped land to protect our Haughty Djinn. It was a little risky to tap out for a land, I can't lie, but I think we'll do and risk it one more time so we can get something other than the tap land. And a red land is not what we're looking for, however, we will take it anyway. And next turn, assuming they don't kill our Haughty Djinn, we can hold up short next turn instead. And they don't kill it, so we're good. We got shore up still going. We're going to be a little more careful this time to make sure to keep it up. Soaring Drake, the more efficient play, allows us to still leave shore up, and we can also attack with infantry again. If they want to kill it, they could double block. However, I'm not too worried about it. I'm okay with this trade. It leaves them with a pretty equal. And we have another one in hand we can play later. Right now, I just want to hold up shore up to make sure our Gen doesn't die. Opponent plays Phyrexian Warhorse. Underpicked. It's not that great. It's a 4-mana 3/3 with only decent abilities, so I think we're just gonna go Electrostatic Infantry. Hold up shore again. I'm assuming he doesn't have removal at this point because I think he would have tried to play it by now. So I think we actually are safe to go and just throw down the Steel Crusher just to get more on board. Go and swing out. Hit the 4. Down to 11. We're looking in a definitely good position. He's behind on board for sure. His only threat is a Warhorse, and I mean, we're definitely willing to take the hits off the Warhorse. I'm not really scared to let it through. Those combat sweep Warhorse, no blocks, don't care. Hit me from the side, don't mind. He's got another one this time, kicks. He's just starting to build the board a little bit, cannot lie, a little frightening. Luckily, Tolarian Terror is here to block. Continue to hit in the air for 4. Come down to 7. With shore up, he'll go up to 3, 4. He'll hit for 6. It's possible with shore up we're able to kill him next turn. Opponent for swing for 6, put us down to 9. I think considering we could very likely swing back to the lead, though, we actually just let this through. He could double sack, making it 13 damage. I think we will go and block one of them, just to be safe. It's likely he's going to sack it to trade for Tolarian Terror, but I don't think that's very much of a threat. We still can easily swing back to the next turn without plus he just removes his blockers for us, making it easier for us to swing through next turn. Captain's Call, shoulders on the ground. I think we'll go and just swing out here. See if he makes a miss block, because if he miss blocks, we can put shore up on infantry. It'll get a counter and get trample, meaning he'll get up 2 power. Considering he has trample, all we need is to get that 1 power through. Yep, he missed block. Okay. Let's leave it right there. Perfect. Just what we like to see. Go on to the next one. Currently looking 2-0. Definitely going pretty well. We'll keep it up and just got to keep watching. Decent. I'm not excited about it. Throw possibilities can help us kind of dig through to see what we need. I think we'll keep it. Place Steel Crusher turn 2. Peak momentum will help us grind through. If he plays a threat we need to slow down. The thing to realize about this deck is we're not necessarily a control deck or an aggro deck, we're sort of a tempo deck. Our goal is not necessarily to kill creatures, but just to slow down our opponent enough that we can swing back and kill them first. With cards like Multiple Atrocity, we're able to just deal so much damage, so it's useful to just have these sort of slowdown cards. I'm going to play the Steel Crusher here. Nothing too exciting going on their side of the board. Go and throw down a Soaring Drake, definitely a good blocker. I'm not sure if, I don't think we're going to attack here. Opponent doesn't have any great blocks, but I don't want to risk throwing off the board state. Our best bet right now is just to hold back. Battling is very scary, definitely we will be people into that, but at first I think we want to go digging for the land. Is a bit risky, cannot lie, so we can find a land drop. And we found a blue. Perfect, exactly what we see. So we'll stop in the opponent's upkeep. Actually, this is a sorcery, never mind, we'll go and do that now. Tap it, 3/7 counter. We'll see a land on top, we will keep it. Probably fine to swing the Steel Crusher here. We do need to try to kind of hurry the game along, considering they have a Phalanx. If they decide to trade, so land means next turn we can throw down the Hurler Cyclops, and after that we play the Monstrosity in the following turn if the Cyclops lives. Play another Gardener, swing for 4. So before we play anything, we'll go and swing, see if they want to trade that Gardener away. Trade it, throw down the Cyclops. Next turn, we can play one Ultimate Monstrosity for 3 mana, and possibly also cast another spell, assuming Cyclops lives. Opponent does not have double black, or they have double black with Gardener actually, so it's possible they could kill Cyclops here. We're not in a great spot, but we're not in a bad spot either. We just gotta try to keep tempo and see if we can keep pin the opponent down till. Opponent thinking very hard. Lots of choices. And Outrider still nice. Draw a land. Might actually throw possibilities it away. We're going to play multiple Monstrosity first, 5/5 turn. Absolutely amazing. Throw a possibility of the land. We can play that at instant speed. Could also keep up, or could also possibly throw something at Gardener to kill it and finish off and slow down their mana. I think probably just swing the Drake first. Oh shit, I rather mine. That was a whoopsie. Whoopsie dupsie. We're gonna throw it down, I guess. That being said, we'll play land. We are going to discard Steel Crusher. That's definitely what we're going to do. Big whoopsie dipsy right there. Should not sold with the Drake. I forgot. Outrider has reach. Opponent has 3 cards in hand. We have yet to draw any great bombs. Multiple Atrocity is our best card so far, but only providing some board advantage. on a board like this, so at any time our opponent could just go wide and we would not have much to do about it. Opponent passes through with no plays, one thrill possibilities on their turn, drop the Steel Crusher, draw 2. Seeing the Battlewing Mystic would actually be pretty good right here, considering we are almost empty-handed. Flaring Terror would be good here, costing 2 less. Making 5, and we have lots of cast them. Espionage, not bad, definitely. We'll throw in the Berserker. Calls look out very useful. Can possibly draw some cards. Not really looking to attack. Opponent could double block outright or amplifier and keep the amplifier. We'll lose the outrider. Might actually be worth it to attack with the Cyclops Monstrosity anyway, just because our opponent is getting low on life. See how they block. Next turn, Phalanx is untapping. Opponent goes for the single block. They have a double instant sorcery to pump up. Just have bite down, so they still lose the amplifier, but they're going to take 3 damage off of the charge. The 5, putting them at 4. Not a bad trade. Berserker is pretty much actually going to represent lethal here for them, because I will enlist Cyclops Swing. If they kill it, I deal 4 to their face. If they don't kill it, they're going to stall for time, putting a stun counter on them. That's fine. What we'll do here is we'll go ahead and chunk block, and then throw the Steel Crusher at their face. And if we play infantry, we can sack the Berserker for 2 damage, we'll deal 1 damage when it dies, and the infantry. For us to keep swinging, because although they're taking over the board at that point, our Cyclops allowed us to finish off our opponent if they're at low life. Very important play right there, where I kept swinging into what could be blocks. Like I said, our deck is very tempo-based. We want to try to slow our opponent down while swinging our threats in to try to get them killed before they can establish too big of a board state. As we saw there, if the game went on for even 1 more turn, it's possible the game we would have lost. Very likely would have lost. Against Dadbot here, that's a nice name. We got Squee in the opening hand. Only 2 lands, but if we hit a 3rd, we're going to be in really good shape. We got blue and red. We're willing to keep because we got 2 drops, 1 play, thrill possibilities. If we wanted to, we could thrill actually to make sure we hit Squee, but I think I'd rather play the infantry. Next turn we can discard a card to get our land drop if we can. We hit it though, so we're good. We're going to play Squee here. Possible our opponent trades their Apollo for our Squee. We can get it back in the graveyard later by paying 4. Trade for the second infantry. Probably Probably should not swing at it, but it's alright. Life happens. We will not be swinging into Goblin Picker. Goblin Picker will definitely trade into Squeefer. Would be nothing for me. I will play Talus Lookout. Nice flyer body that can also get us some cards later after she dies. But that 3-2 flying can start pressuring our opponent down. I could see our opponent swinging here. But they decided not to. Hurler Cyclops to draw. I think we're going to be dropping Tolarian Terror this game. We are not seeing enough instant sorceries, and we're not hitting all the drops to be able to cast it. Could also drop Steel Crusher, because after we get draw 2, assuming we hit land, we'll be at 5. It'll cost 1 less, making it only 6 minutes. Okay, I can see it. I think we will hang on to it. Drop Steel Crusher off. Keep both of our bombs to try to play later. Impede momentum, pretty good. Hold show up as well, that could be useful. I'm not going to cast Impede momentum down. No, I'm not very scared of either of these cards. We'll wait for them to play something a little bigger before we impede momentum. Show up could be useful. Could use it to cause them to make a bad block. Opponent kicking gets you on fire. And try to kick Talus Lookout. We will go ahead and shore up it though. Give it Hexproof, tap it. Tolarian Terror only costing 5 mana now. Definitely where we wanted to see, but unfortunately we are missing land drops. Going to probably be playing Impede Momentum this turn. We'll go and swing the Talus Lookout first. If I knew we were going to miss a land, I would actually let them bounce it if we had no play now. Probably going to Impede Momentum still make the land is definitely good. He can activate this to get +1 for each land. It's 3 basics. Outrider. Talus Lookout. Swing to the reach. Scry with Crystal Grotto. Don't want to Steel Crusher. Cyclops or Terror is the question. Terror can block Outrider a little better, so we probably are going to go with Terra. Izzet might where Squee can be recast from the graveyard, but I don't want to swing from quite yet, so we'll go back. What we can start doing is using Hurler Cyclops to throw the Squee goblins he creates. Balmer Battle Mage, very good for black and blue card. Definitely would have liked to pick this on ourselves, but we did not, unfortunately. Gem the Fountain, 6 mana. Or Hurler Cyclops, so we can hold up the flank. Nothing with one power or toughness we can want to kill with Cyclops right now, so I think we'll probably just play with the Gem. Could swing the Terror, and it would lose Outrider, keep whatever else they block with. I think we'll hold back. Drop me on that. Could see some instances of sorcery from Balmer Battle. Okay, the team Hail Swipe. Scary. Everything has trample, +1. Opponent goes in for the swing. We'll block here. Go ahead and drop off the Squee. We'll recast from the graveyard. Finish off Outrider. Block off Balmer. We are trading probably a lot of our board, assuming they have their instant or sorcery. However, I do think with the trample, we kind of have to start slowing, or start making some trades. Inferno getting double strike, very scary. I think we're actually dead here. Yeah, that's the game right there. With the trample double strike, we have basically no chance. That was a very similar deck to us, with Splashy and a little more green. Definitely some things to learn from this deck. I can see, you definitely see how they have a lot more instants and sorceries than we do, and it really helped them out a lot. They probably could have gone without the green. The only big one that helped them out necessarily was Tail Swipe. The rest of these were just mediocre at best. But definitely had some better tempo than us, able to obliterate us. We'll go and go on to the next one and see what we can finish up here. Really good looking hand. Turn 2 will impulse to try to find some more cards to play. Turn 3, Sword and Drake. Go from there. Another Trillian Terror, good, but I think we'll go with Tala's Lookout. Gives us a 4-drop. Currently, Trillian Terror is a little too expensive for us to commit to right now. Drake. Opponent has yet to play anything holding up blue and black. Possibly an Essence Scatter here. There it is, yep. I'd actually rather have that counter than my Tala's Lookout, so it's fine. Friction Rager line. Absolutely amazing black card. We can play Outrider next turn. Definitely a good card. We'll Tala's Lookout this turn. Start swinging for 3. Next turn we can play Outrider. No blocks. Defiler of Flesh. Definitely a scary card right there. I think we still like Outrider. Probably have to start taking 4, so we gotta try to race it a little bit. Father Flush is definitely not good for us. We can start pumping his team and giving menace. Opponent swings. No plays with Defiler yet. Could be good news. Maybe they don't have any black opponent spells to play. They do not actually. They do have Tala's Lookout, which means our Tala's Lookout is now worse. However, we can now play Trillian Terror. I think we will, unless we want to do joint exploration. But I think we'll go Trillian Terror instead. Don't really want to attack here. Just gonna hold and let our opponent make a move first. We're representing a lot more power on board. I think we are likely looking to double block Defiler of Flesh. Opponent gives menace to their flyer. Very good selection. Only swing with the Lookout, not really looking to double block. I could if I wanted to, but I think we'll just let the 4 through. Bloatfly Swarm allows our opponent to have Death Touch, making our attacks much weaker now. I think it's possible we maybe should have double blocked Tala's Lookout and lost the Outrider, but... Alright, we'll play Joint Exploration first. See what we can find, go digging. Don't really want land, for sure. Flooding out a little bit, yeah, definitely flooding out a little bit. We'll go ahead and play Mystic Kick this time. We'll go with discarding the islands. And more lands is definitely not what we're looking for here. We'll swing Lookout, not really looking to block with it, I don't think. He could trade Bloatfly Swarm into it, and that's alright by me because we will still get cards back from Tiles Lookout dying. Opponent does not block. I'm going to say it's a Bloatfly Swarm for something a little more valuable like Flaring Terror. It's actually possibly could kick Phyrexian Espionage with Crystal Grotto due to the fact that Crystal Grotto can filter through mana. I want to see what we draw first before we decide whether to kick that or not. Opponent chooses not to swing at all. Interesting. Ultimate Monstrosity play definitely what we're looking for. We'll cast that after we scry away this land that we don't want. We'll play the Monstrosity. And because of the fact we didn't draw anything exciting, we will go ahead and not kick because it doesn't. We will draw 2 cards though because we do want to do that now, regardless of whether. Shore Up, definitely a nice pickup here. Opponent still keeping up that black mana for Bloatfly Swarm. I think we start offering some of our weaker creatures to see if they are willing. We'll hold the Flaring Terror back, but still assuming the Outrider, because I think they will trade the Bloatfly Swarm into it. Opponent trades Lookouts with me, and just chumps the Academy Wall, or blocks the Academy Wall into the Mary's Outrider. Changes it up, go with Defiler of Flesh. Likely means they have some sort of interaction. I think I'm gonna wait for them to trade Defiler of Flesh. Good odd choice, I can't lie. Hit him for 2, down to 7. Board state's looking pretty bad on their side after trading the Defiler, so Valdivian Berserker off of Tiles Lookout. Very useful. We'll hold up, shore up, try and save one of our big boys if they try to use a removal spell. Bloatfly Swarm definitely slowing us down a little bit. I think we're going to swing with Monstrosity next turn though. That way even if he blocks with it, nope, Flaring Terror down. That complicates things. Now they have their own. Definitely complicates things. Still holding up that thing up. Play Berserker. 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 The question is, do I want to swing? I think swinging Monstrosity is not bad. I pretty much believe they're going to block with Bloatfly, but that still means they're going to be taking 4 damage unless they H1 trade into Flaring Terror. That being said, I actually think I will shore up my Monstrosity in order to keep it alive. And that's really good. That was really good. Taking out their Flaring Terror and being able to keep Monstrosity. Next turn, I think we'll be taking Berserker to list, making it harder for our opponent to survive our swing. For the possibilities without a land is not useful. Maybe should have hung on to one of these lands that I played, but live and learn, right? So we are going to be using the Flaring Terror. And I think we just swing with the Berserker actually. Because that'll put him up to 6, and he has to start chump blocking. We could swing with Monstrosity. I think that's fine. Yeah, I think that's fine. So Valdivian Berserker basically is going to be very annoying for them to try to deal with because they can't kill it, Because if they kill it, they die. But they have to block it or they die. So it puts them in this really difficult situation. Jumps with Phyrexian Rager. Not too scared of getting killed on the crackback. We have a flying blocker that can chump the Defiler of Dreams and starts getting parry. Not crazy good ability right there. Battling Mystic, not pitch, just as is. Gives him another chumper for Valdivian Berserker. Go ahead and discard a land to throw a possibility to draw and see what we can find. Squeeze. Almost exactly what we were looking for. Okay, how do we swing? So obviously we're gonna do this. Definitely some monstrosity as well. Okay, so let's say we swing all out, right? Well, how would that go? He could swing back with lethal, so I am definitely scared of that possibility. I think I actually like swinging Terror. Actually, no, because those both flies for a chunk. But yeah, I don't like that. The only guy down on the ground is a 1-2, so I don't think we need to worry about chunk on the ground. I think attack and Steel Crusher 2 as well, it's not worse. So likely what we'll see is we'll see a chump there. I don't really know what they're going to do about this one. I think we'll go with that and see what they do. Definitely a very close game right now. Extinguish the Light, Iron List, keeps our opponent alive. He gets 1 damage. We'll actually put that in front to the Blowfly Swarm to keep him from being able to get much blocking in my face, making him effectively block. Likely going to see Squeed going into Defiler of Dreams. We can recast him next turn with haste, so I'm not too worried about that. Colony in front of Monstrosity, I would think. And then just take the 2 off of Steel Crusher unless they trade Battle Wing. They trade Battle Wing. A lot of trades going on here. I'm thinking very much about how to do this. Very close match, absolutely. Opponent down to 4. We'll go ahead and play the infantry. The Squee has haste, so we can cast it next turn. Without the Bloatfly, we can start swinging Tolarian Terror now. Not worrying about it getting hindered. These guys are getting clear about the second. They play their own Tolarian Terror to draw a card. That's the second one they have. Definitely scary. Squeak might be our saving grace here. Haunting Figment being able to get a block could be bad. Blight Pile to be able to make us lose life replay Squee for sure. Exiling land, and a creature. I actually don't think we have any blocks or good attacks here. So we're stalling up the board. So we're just gonna hold back. Opponent trying to mill us out. 10 cards left. It is possible. Blight Pile also could start dealing some damage to me. It's got 2 creatures. I think I would probably be going for that if I was in his position. Gonna definitely need some. Returning Extinguish the Light to their hand. Going to Extinguishing Velocity. Definitely not good. Opponent very likely about to win the game. Opponent does not swing. I actually think they should have been swinging there. We're going to impede momentum. They're in terror, which will buff up the tree a little bit. Find another one on top. I don't think it's good enough. Terror. Let's say we swing out, right? So we swing out, they block, probably there to prevent trample, so no trample will go through. But then we'll go through 3. So if we swing out, this will put them to 1. They can swing back for maybe the fire back, because otherwise they could kill us with the fire. Okay. But difficult, very difficult. I think we just go with Terror. I think we got to wait a turn. They'll do some block here. Not sure what exactly they're going to try to how exactly they're going to block, but it'll help clear the path. Maybe next turn I can try to swing out, see what happens. Blight Pile is going to start pinging us down this turn. That's the reason I don't want to swing out, because I think they can kill us in the crack back, and we won't kill them. Opponent trumps the Coal Colony. Does not activate Blight Pile, reducing the amount of damage it does, which is good for us because that means we're going to live just a little bit longer. Opponent's made a very large mistake by not attacking with the Filer of Dreams. They've had many opportunities to swing on with him, and not many opportunities to block with him. It's a very close game, though. We're both constantly doing math of attacking and blocking, trying to figure out if we can finish each other off before the other one does. Djinn of the Fountain, very good card. He's another 4-4 blocker. Likely going to see Defiler of the Dreams swing here after that play. Considering they sacked the wall, I think it's possible we'll be okay with that if we let that through. Actually, we can't let through. The Honey Figment has a block now. Assuming they remember to swing with it. Because they forgot last time. One does not swing at all. Hurler Cyclops actually wins the game right now. Yep, because I can sacrifice 4 creatures, deal 4 damage, and I got him. Very close game right there. You could see constantly we were both trying to figure out how soon to kill each other. Very low life totals, very big board state. Up to 4 wins, 1 loss with this deck right now. Doing alright for sure. Against EX300. Not an exciting hand. Playable, but not exciting. I think we will keep it, just because we have 3 lands, we have a playable card. And assuming we draw just something decent. If we get some aggro deck, we could be very punished here. Crystal Grotto helps us try to find something really interesting. Tal's Lookout. So we'll go Soaring Drake into Tal's Lookout. Home Speaker, let's see how I want to try it out and see if they can get some work done with it. Decides to go to Taurus. So we'll still stay at the game, try to get around. Tal's Lookout. Swing down. That's bad. Could be taking a beating this turn with Hexbane Tortoise. I'm assuming Hexbane Tortoise. I don't know if block it. I can try to trade. And if we can start getting Clarity Terrors down there, Infantry the play or the draw. I think we'll start with the SP9 to try to get those lands. Find another blue land. Getting a little stuck on red. Grotto can help us filter, but it's not exactly what definitely our opponents growing their board a lot faster than we are, but they currently can't do anything with our flyers, so it's possible if we can stabilize the ground, we can just finish them off. Opponent activates Forest. Swings for 6, keeps up guard. Might have to play. Okay, two pressure. Impulse. Something for land. Hitting more blue lands, not that great. Don't really think we're looking to play battle in this game soon. Play the land for turn. Cast Squee. I'm gonna try to race our opponent. We're not gonna block either of these flyers, so I think we do want to keep swinging at them. A if we swing out, we're taking 3, 6. I'm not gonna block the squee anyway, so I'll actually attack. I'm not really looking to swing. The opponent could deal quite a bit of damage next turn, but I think we're willing to try to race. Opponent lets squee live. Without a pump spell, opponent currently representing, I believe, 3 damage from Lone Speaker, 3 damage from this, so 6, 7, 2 more, so 9 right now. So 9 damage right now. Opponent swings out, meaning if they do not kill us right now, which is... Their tails outpace us on the ground. It's possible I should have kept Squee back to be a little safer, but I think it was also worth the risk of trying to race them in case they don't have it. Just because we're struggling to keep the ground leveled. The slower hand. Joint Exploration, though, I think can help us dig through to something a little better. And we'll keep it and see what's up. Early Psychotics to draw. Not close to casting that, but with another land we will be able to cast it. Not exactly looking for. I think Outrider will keep on top and draw that. A little bit away from casting it, but we'll make it work. Fun play for me, though. Scary card. Impulse. I want to do that first. Infantry, not bad. Try to stabilize the ground before we do too much else. I think the play is infantry instead of keep momentum, tapping down 3. Putting a counter on infantry. Terror. 3 instants of sorceries, making it cost 4 mana to play. We play it and keep shore up. Extinguishes the light. Take the ward cost first before I go up. Alright, they're fully tapped out. It's definitely the first step in trying to stabilize the ground. I think I like Cyclops just a little more than Outrider. We're not quite at the point we're trying to race him. They don't have any range creatures. Opponent could double block here. Not too scary if they do. It does come and tap next turn. Vault Sleeper provide a lot of card advantage. Now their hand's empty, they can start leveling up to draw cards. Don't have enough black mana to draw this turn, but enough to get it to where it has a 3/4 damage, which is quite Espionage to draw. I think we want to just play Outrider here. Just get more bodies on the ground, do a little more damage. We are looking to get 6 land. It's going to help us kind of take the into attack, we kind of need to hold back and wait till our opponent makes the first move. The opponent has enough to double pump Wall Sleeper. Draw 2 cards, lose 1, get 2 counters. Assuming they don't have anything they want to play from their hand. If they do double pump, we will probably block it with our Lord Cyclops to take it down if they swing with it. Opponent swings out, trying to pump spells for sure. The one they likely have is one that gets +2. And trample. I think we still need to block carefully because we are at low life total. I don't see them having a pump spell scary enough that we should lose right here, but I could be wrong. Possible they have something like Guy's Might to give something +4. Give the Winter Spider trample and +4. 2. Very close. Did not want to see more card draw spells. I think we will Thrill of Possibilities, dropping Jin. Not gonna live long enough to play it. Drawing Flaring Terror is pretty good though. Can we cast this? Would have been able to cast it if we kept it differently. The opponent has another move. Is what it is. We're on the verge of stabilizing there. They're running out of cards in hand. They just had the right spells for the right time. Went 4 and 3 there. Not that great, but still decent enough to get us through the next one. Thanks for watching the video. I'll see you all next time.